Hi everyone. Today or yesterday was day 26 of the Revenue Cat Ship a Ton challenge. And today I have some content for you because I have worked hard on. Actually, I had a sprint where I was just bug bashing and adding quick wins to the app. And I finally, being after like 2 days of drought, I flooded the app with features again. So, without wasting any time, let's get into it. So, the first quick win was this, like make sure that the borders are working well. So, it looks like a whole big gradient. And when I change the hue, like rotate on the hue, then also these control points move away. So that's one thing. The second is on the arrangement. I think I've talked about this. These are the aspect ratios. I added a little bit of padding on the sides, so for the headers, so it looks much better. On the refine side, I moved the blur away. I think Yash had mentioned this, that I shouldn't have done that, and that was a long time ago. I got it to fix it now. I got to fix it now. And then the noise option was broken for a long time, I think a few weeks now, and I fixed it. I added this kind of a film effect thanks to Raghav. I hope if you're watching this, be proud. It's still not as good as the image that you sent me, but this will work for now. Then we have the animate. What I did was I added show wireframe option for both 2x grid and the 4x4 grid. So if I go back to arrange and then come back, you see that now the wireframes work, and if I show the points and move around, it works well. I think it's not still not as good as enough. I can spend some more time to see how I can make it much more better. But for now, this works. If for the feedback, this plus button, if I wrote any feedback, let's say improve, make the make the wire frame more accurate, and when I click on the save button, I think I have to write a description. Right now it works well, but can be better. When I click on save, it says successfully created, and then it will dismiss. Otherwise, what I saw that like this photos won't work. Thank you whoever added that. I have to now make it change it to implemented now. And I got 20 messages that it was implemented because there was no reaction on the save button. I asked the author of this wish kit to fix it, and they did, so I'm very thankful to them. And how do I dismiss this? Oh, perfect. So animate, arrange, refine settings. Under save option, I did a small quick win. Like there was this option like use device resolution, which was a toggle. What I did was I made it the default values instead, because most likely you would want to have it as a wallpaper. So that's one quick part on myself. I removed the wallpaper option. I am not able to understand how to have a good way for like introducing the user to the custom shortcuts. Like it depends on a custom shortcut, so they need to have that installed. Like I put that file on my iCloud and then they can install it. So what should be the workflow? Should I like check if there's any shortcut installed? I don't know if there's a way to check or not, but that's one thing. Export works fine. There was some bug I introduced here and I fixed that. And under craft, meshing AI now works. So for meshing AI, what I did was this color, when it changes, like it's a nice effect. Like it's now like I can do that to this gradient button as well. Like this is a bit embarrassing, but otherwise, let's say love and grind, prompt that I have been usually now like very much using for some reason. And because it's a 4x4 grid, it will take some time, so you can see the meshing AI changes accordingly. And let's see how it actually looks. We go back to animate and remove wireframing. So this is how the prompt was, and so it's working fine. The templates is now a good horizontal scroll instead of a vertical one. Camera and artwork are still pending, that I will pick up tomorrow or today. It's already 5:30. Photos is something I added, which is nice. So let's say if I click this picture, then it will try to get the colors from it, but because it was a 4x4 grid, I think it crashed. It did not crash, because if it would have crashed, then it would have done something, but it did not. So it feels like it just did nothing. So we'll try to relaunch the app and try again. So we go to craft, we click on photos, we click on this color, and I think we got the colors. We click on this one, we got the colors. So it's working well for a 2x2 grid. And let's go and explore for the 3x3 grid now. I feel like this new UI has added some sort of friction when changing between, and I feel like so I need to improve this 3x3 and 4x4. Oh, I know. Maybe I don't. So I added a while loop there, and because my algorithm for sometimes it's not sometimes, it's that my algorithm has this threshold, like two colors, like instead of using the dominant colors, now I'm using a unique and prominent colors concept. So if there are two colors that are very similar, I have a threshold by which, like if they are very similar, they should be excluded. So let's say if I'm asking for 9 colors, it may give 8 colors because the ninth one was too similar to one of the colors. So the ninth one will be the repeat of one of the colors, and I have added a while loop that if it is the colors dot count is less than the grid size dot count, then you add the color again from one of the options. And I think it's going in a infinite loop for some reason, so I need to look into that. Maybe we can do it right now, but I'm very embarrassed to show my code and I'm too tired. Anyway, with that, I think I am kind of done for the day, and I don't have anything else to add except fixing this bug and the camera and artwork. The idea of artwork is that if you have Apple Music, then you can get the currently playing songs artwork, and then you can get the colors from it using the same algorithm as photos. So first I have to fix the photos bug so I can use the artwork, and I think that would be required for the camera feed as well. The UI for the camera feed is something I am not sure how I would do. At this point I would just copy Adobe's there's this app, I forgot the name, that also has this feature. So I will just kind of get inspired by their UI and see how I can go about that. And today is 1st September, which means a new month. It's been almost a month of recording a new video every day. I think 26 or 27 days. Oh, 26 days, because it is day 26 of the hackathon. I have learned a lot. I feel like as a coder, I have improved much more in the last month and the whole year itself. I've learned, like, from the marketing aspects to the design to coding itself. Like, I could have never imagined creating that wireframe, and I did not. I cannot take the credits for what Claude did, but I had a whole session because I can understand code and I can understand where it is going wrong and where we can improve. So that's something this hackathon has helped me with, because I achieved a lot of stuff that I did not or would not have achieved. I would have abandoned this project in the first week itself. It was if it wasn't for the hackathon. So I'm very happy that I am doing this hackathon, and we have a total of 18 more days and 9 days to the Xcode release. So let's see how that goes. The 9 days will be I won't use the word stressful. I do not want to create undue pressure on myself, but I need to work hard. I need to double down on my efforts. I was working on the Vision OS UI for the app, and it's not broken, but it does not feel like a Vision OS app. So I have added this control panel beneath. So it's like a gradient preview, and you have a control panel that's within your reach, which is new in Vision OS 2. So that's one cool thing that's native to Vision OS, but there are a lot of changes that I have to make that are, it feels like a native Vision OS app. And I haven't touched the iPad app in a long time, so that's one another thing I have to do. And the screenshots, I am pretty good with screenshots, so I'm not concerned much about that, but I do need to have a press script ready, and for that I need to have the feature set ready. So I really have to like have a good sprint today, which is a Sunday, and so that I can just wrap up the feature set and move forward to the marketing aspect of it, like finding the design communities where I can give this app to. I I don't think I would want to give it at this point when it's in test flight phase, but rather when the app is actually released, so that I can. The biggest reason right now is that I'm kind of tired working on the coding aspect of the app. So if they make, like, if they suggest a lot of new changes, I wouldn't just want to do it. And that other app that I've been working on called as Fluxy, I have so many ideas on that I really want to ship, and because I know I can ship it right now, so that's just, that urge to work on that app is hard. Not work on that app. I'm fumbling, as you can see, so I think it's time to call it a day. And if you have been listening till now, I hope you have a great day ahead, and see you today or tomorrow.